Scorpio, welcome to Sunning Spiritually. My name is Dee. So this is going to be for March 26th to the 31st. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. That means not all the messages are going to resonate. And if you like something personal, the information for that is in the description box below. If you notice, I am rolling out memberships. So I do have 2 tiers going, Orion and Andromeda. Both of those will help buy supplies as far as like tarot cards for you. And Andromeda gets you 2 written readings 2 times a month on the 15th and the 30th, where you receive messages for all 12 zodiac signs. So let's see what you have coming up. Scorpio, King of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Emperor, Judgment, Death, 2 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and 9 of Cups. So I feel like there's a lot of outside interference in your life, just as far as like other people having opinions. And these are people that are close to you, such as family members, friends, coworkers, people that, you know, for some reason you value their opinion. But I feel like these people might be jealous of you in some way, shape, or form. So whenever you receive guidance from other people, it's best to take it with a grain of salt, because you never really know what someone's true intentions are. And if someone does see you as a threat, they could be tempted to ward you or, you know, steer you in the wrong direction. As the King of Swords is here, there's someone that is around you that's very cold. This person is calculated in the way that they speak, talk, and approach you. This person is on their throne. So this is someone who's very stable and grounded, someone who's mature, and this person's all about integrity and being honest. So if you come to this individual with lies, trickery, and deception, they're automatically going to see it. So watch out with how you approach this King of Swords. Another individual around you is this Queen of Cups. So some of you have an option between 2 different people, while others of you, you're in the middle of a love triangle situation. Because you are in the Queen of Cups energy, which is, you know, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, I feel like you might be in the middle of 2 people that want to pursue you romantically, or just 2 people that may be fighting in the background over you. You are just focusing on yourself, self-care, self-love, self-admiration. You're very much in your power, you know, just being giving and loving, but also placing boundaries with people that you know have a tendency of taking advantage of you. I feel like with the Emperor, there's a masculine energy that feels like they have all rights to you. This person's very controlling. They come around only when they need something, or when they have, you know, some sort of plan to extract money, or just, yeah, money, exactly. 3 of Pentacles underneath. So I feel like someone's going to come back wanting to work as a team, but this person may already have someone on the side, and they're going to pretend like, you know, they're just your knight in shining armor. They're going to make you lower your guard down, and as soon as your guard is 100% lowered and they feel like they have you in their trap, they're going to continue on with their bad behavior. These people are facing judgment with how they have treated you. I feel like there's 6 people here, at least 6 different complexions that I can see. So there's could have been a family unit where someone decided to be selfish and, you know, throw you under the mud or just leave you for dead. And now that you've risen back up and you're stronger than you've ever been, people are feeling either triggered, insecure now, because your success, for some reason, it reflects what's wrong with the people around you. Instead of them looking at your journey and how you've leveled up past, you know, adversity and anything that came to stop you along the way, instead of them looking at that as power and using that to inspire them, they want to come to you and extract what you've worked so hard for away from you to go and use it towards other things. So there's a heavy emphasis on a partnership here. It could be a friendship, a relationship, maybe even just a work situation. But some sort of major transformation is going on around your life, which means that people can see the transformation that you're going through. You're not the same person that you were 6 months ago. And you're making people swallow their words with just your own success and how you're treating yourself. So I feel like right now, you're kind of like this hot commodity and everyone wants a piece, but you have to use your discernment to figure out who should you place boundaries against and who is it safe to love. Because as a very loving and caring and nurturing person, being a giver, you have to realize that takers don't have limits. And so you have to create those limits and those boundaries for yourself to avoid being taken advantage of, as well as avoid just unnecessary conflict and strife. You actually create a lot of jealousy in other people just because you are so firm in who you are and, you know, your power. And that's none of your business. I mean, if anybody wants to have a problem with you, you know, they need to take that with themselves and with God, because with judgment, you're not someone that's to play with. You were sent on this planet for a specific mission to help other people, which I feel like you've been trying to do all along. And whenever you are right by the finish line, someone comes along and just like swats you down off your path. So this time, please pay attention to the red flags, especially when dealing with men or women, depending on what your preference is. A lot of people come into your life for the sole purpose of extracting from you and leveling up with you alongside, just so they can drop you and go off to whatever it is that they truly want. So be careful of that energy, because I feel like there's a lot of heavy manipulation. If you are in the middle of a love triangle situation, you already know who you want. Because this Queen of Cups, despite the fact that she's in the middle of the King of Swords and the Emperor, she's faced the Emperor. So one of these men, let's just say you're a woman and you are in the middle of two men. One of these men is more mature than the other. They even could be a Capricorn, because I do see this Ram here. But you've already chosen who you want to be with, and someone is trying to sway you from the path that or direction that you want to go towards. This King of Swords is a man that has the potential to be abusive. If it's a woman that's mentally intelligent and they know how to use that intelligence against other people. This person has their sword down for now, but they can whip that out at any second and, cut and hurt you, from what I'm seeing. Not physically, although that could be a possibility, but this is more of like a mental battle. Someone doesn't want you to move on to a person or an individual that's truly going to take care of you. This Emperor is like a father figure. They've already gone through their whole phase. They've already gone through, the immature stage of their life where they didn't know what they want. But now this person is looking for someone that's worthy of investing into, and they feel like they found that in you, and they want to come in with some sort of offer. It's an offer to, build, to collaborate, to have some sort of business together, and also, to have a romantic connection. But I feel like someone's in the background of this Emperor. 3 people are trying to speak to this person against you. So this could be, family members that are jealous, friends of this Emperor that know of you and the connection that you both have together and are jealous because they know once you two come together, it's going to be a power couple. It's going to be a force to be reckoned with. So, of course, low vibrational entities that are sent by the devil, that's why they're black, are going to speak to this Emperor against you, because they don't want that collaboration to happen. Because once you two are together, it's going to be union. It's going to be a connection that's high vibing, a connection that's based off of love and collaboration and support, rather than, fear, codependency, all of those low vibrational behaviors that we don't like to see. Someone in the background also worship La Muerta. I don't know where that came from, but I just have to give the messages. Be careful with that entity, because with La Muerta, even if she does give you what you want, there has to be a sacrifice along with it. And if you don't give this entity what they want, they could take your life, which is why this woman's rib cage is open. So be careful about who you worship. You should only be worshiping God first and foremost, because the King of Swords is God card. But I feel like someone may be tampering into some things that they're unfamiliar with, and unless you know what you're doing, I would highly advise against that. With the 9 of Cups, I also see you getting some sort of wishes fulfilled or granted. Be careful with over drinking. Some Scorpio placements, I feel, have a tendency to overindulge when, they're feeling low within themselves. So if you can avoid doing that, it will benefit you in the long run. And with the 9 of Cups, just focus on what you want. Don't focus on what everyone else thinks you need to do with your life. You know what's best for you. You're very elegant. You're poised. And in the midst of adversity, you know how to delegate through that and also work through any negativity that may be in store. But I do feel like there is someone here that wants to be with you, and they're prepared to commit to you, even in the form of marriage. So why is this Emperor here? This could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, just because the King of Pentacles is here. This person, they haven't quite approached you yet. They're kind of mustering up the courage to do so. This is usually a man or woman that's rico suave, someone who's usually confident within themselves, but there's something about you that makes this person weak in their knees. And, they're trying to just muster up the courage and talk to other people about how they should approach you, but those people are not for this union. With the 4 of Cups, this was someone that may have rejected you in the past. You may have offered your love to this individual, and, they rejected it, and it's because they were not prepared. So there had to be some sort of separation between the two of you, so this person could go learn what their purpose is, so they can get back to, their destiny. Why is this King of Swords here? Ace of Swords, Page of Cups, 2 of Wands. Okay, so this King of Swords is a male or female that internally is emotionally immature. They only come in with small offers, and whenever they approach you, there's some manipulative tendencies or tactics behind it. This person just wants to make sure that you don't leave them behind. So this is like an ex or a baby daddy or something that you've always had a tie to. And as soon as you're just about to move on, this person comes in. They're charming, they promise you a bunch of sweet nothings, and then once you commit to them, they flee as quick as they come in. So that's what that's showing. This person came out with their back turned, so this individual is not focused on you. They're focused on you because you finally moved on from them. You're just about to meet the love of your life, or the individual that, you know, you're truly meant to be with. And some of you are going to fail that test and end up going back to an ex just to be dropped at the end of it. So please do not do that. With the Four of Swords, really contemplate and meditate over the situation, because I feel like there's certain things that you can't see, and all will be revealed with time. But this is going to be a harsh truth that comes up. Some of you have been noticing an influx of birds around you. Those are messengers. You know, there's some sort of like meaning behind what you're seeing, whether it's like a hummingbird, a hawk, an eagle. With the Queen of Cups, you're somebody who is capable of changing the world. With Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, those are the fixed signs that are associated with the world. I feel like you are in the process of closing out major cycles and starting brand new cycles that are going to be full of abundance. So if you know your life has been hard up until this point, the next chapter of your life is going to be so much easier, and you won't have to carry that load all on your own, because someone is here willing to work with you, and this is someone worthy who will stand by your side, someone who is committed, someone that you can trust, because you've been dealing with a lot of people that seem to be trustworthy at face value, and then once you get to know who they truly are, they're deceptive. They're people that are, you know, tied to the devil, with the devil being here. So you're trying to move away from codependent toxic relationships, and the devil's trying to string you back along. So please listen to your gut. If you know someone is not good for you, if you know every time that you associate yourself with someone, you lose money, your health declines, you know, things just start going wrong and downhill, then that person is most likely not for you. As you can see, there's two people here tied to the devil, and you've been trying to unchain yourself for a while. You're finally in the end of that process, and here comes this King of Swords coming back, wanting to what? Control you, wanting to keep you stuck in that toxic cycle, and you're ready to jump ship, and this person's not allowing you to do that. With the Page of Pentacles being here, there's also an emphasis on money. Do not give your money out to anyone that does not deserve it. Keep all of the funds that you get from any type of government institute, whether it's the IRS, whether it's stimulus, keep all of that in your bank account, because there's going to be some sort of opportunity in the future that you and this Emperor could collaborate your funds and turn it into something big, such as a business, you know, invest into stocks. Someone's coming back for the sole reason of not just keeping you stuck, but to also take your money away from you, either because they know you have children, so if you have children it means you're going to get a bigger chunk of money, or just because of the fact that they're not letting go of their childish ways. And because this King of Swords, they have a tendency of just having this poker face, you never really know what you get with them. And because this sword is downwards, it means that this man or woman is willing to lie to get whatever it is that they want from you. So not only do they not want you to be with the love of your life, they want your money, they want you to be stuck with them or stuck on them. They're just not willing to let you go, and it's pretty toxic. With the Sun card, happiness and joy is what's coming for you. If you're, trying to conceive, I do see conception being something that's a possibility in the future if you're not trying to prevent it with things like birth control, and, or if, you are past that age where you want children. I just see happiness and joy coming with you, but that's not without stress. That's not without people trying to sway you off your path. If you have a hard time sleeping at night, get some sage. Make sure you're cleansing your home, open doors, and let any negativity or any negative energy out, because I do see like there is something that sometimes watches you in the background. I don't like the feeling that I'm getting off of it, but either way, you're protected. As you can see, these 9 swords, it's kind of like a guard over whatever this is here that's watching you at night. So listen to your intuition. It never guides you in the wrong direction. With the 2 of Cups being here, you are going to have forward movement. There's some sort of communication that needs to be had between you and this Emperor that you're meant to be with. You could be waiting on communication. It's like intuitively this person is coming back to you. You just don't have any signs physically that could confirm what you're feeling other than this reading and what I'm saying. But intuitively, your gut is telling you something's going on in the background and that you need to pay attention. This is some sort of secret that's happening. For some of you, it is a good secret, while others, someone's coming back just to take your money away. And this is to take money not just away from you, but from your kids in general if you have some. So you need to put up your boundaries and don't let any... Yeah, exactly. Put up your boundaries. Page of Swords. Do you see how this person looks in the face? This is not someone that you want to mess with. they are in the energy of protecting everything that's theirs. You need to be protective over your energy, over your children, over your house. Protect yourself around this time, because there are people that are coming back to you, or, you know, coming after you just for the sole reason of extracting the good things that you worked so hard in your life to get. So with the Hermit, if you do some isolation and you really soul search, you'll figure out everything that I'm saying. For the most part, it's true. It's not going to relate to everyone. But with the Nine of Wands, the more that you work on yourself and your wounds, the more that you put in more time, effort, and dedication to yourself, the easier it's going to be dealing with other people, because you'll be able to distinguish, you know, what's your energy and what's someone trying to manipulate you to do. At least that's what I'm seeing. So let me close you out. Scorpios, 26th to the 31st, best advice. Scorpios, the 26th to the 31st. Best advice for you. Three of Cups in reverse. Do not reunite with someone that you know you've left behind. You've worked so hard to get away from this person. Yes, it seems like they want to invest and put in time and effort and dedication. And yes, they might do that for a couple of weeks. But once they know that they have you in their pocket again, they're going to go back to their toxicity. This was someone that you may have been in a stable commitment with in the past, or, you know, you thought you were going to have a commitment with them. They retreated and backed up from you, decided to cut you out, and possibly even sleep or choose someone else over you. Because the Lovers are two people having sex, and, you know, there's a commitment right on top of that. So some of you need to not reunite with someone that you know is not good for you. Retreat from this person, cut them out, and literally cut them out, because you see how this person's like getting beheaded. You need to cut them out of your life and choose a new direction, because they're just going to put you in a third party once again. Or once a better option that they feel is better comes along, they're going to drop you as quick as they came in. And I don't want to see any of you getting ghosted, getting your heart broken. So this is your warning now. Others of you, there's a commitment coming in. Someone is willing to invest everything that they have on you. It took this person a long time to even, you know, just acknowledge the emotions that they have for you. But now that they know that you're the one, they want to have happiness, joy, emotional fulfillment with you. This person sees you as family. They will always love you, even if you reject this person and you decide to move on to your own way. This Emperor that loves you, it's an unconditional love. So whatever you want to do, it's solely up to you. That's the end of your reading, and I hope you like it. Bye.